So, you just got your drone and you want to shoot some cinematic looking drone shots. In this video, I show you some of the techniques I use to shoot cinematic looking drone shots.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Just to get started, these are the drone settings I like to use. I like to shoot in 4K, D-Log color profile, and 24 frames a second. The main reason why I record in 4K, even though I will be downsizing it to HD, is simply because the 4K resolution would allow me to capture greater detail, and when I downsize it, the quality will still be anytime better than shooting it on HD. I guess my number one tip to achieving smooth cinematic shots would definitely have to be slow joystick movement. Don't do any sudden jerky movement with your joystick. Just keep it nice and steady and you should be fine. Another tip that's really important, shoot things at the right time. So what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is always try to shoot footage when the light looks the best, and that generally is during sunrise and before the sun sets. Always have a good balance of foreground and background. This good balance of foreground and background will make your video look more movie-like, because it causes a beautiful parallax sort of effect, just like those good old days Disney cartoons. Another good trick to make things look more movie-like is try and have reveal shots where probably there's a foreground that's hiding something that's in the background, or vice versa. In this drone shot, I gave it a little bit of a twist. I shot the background first and revealed the foreground much later. I guess what's really good about this reveal method is that it really keeps the viewer interested and it keeps them glued to find out what's going to happen next. Another good example is music. By me introducing some music into this simple back and forth movement shot within this alley, it had created a sense of suspense within the video, but in actual fact, it's just a simple drone shot. By the way, just as a disclaimer, I really wouldn't recommend flying through alleys because right after this video, my drone was totally wrecked. Fortunately, I managed to repair it in a day, but don't do it unless you're really sure what you're doing. Another point that I can't stop emphasizing is that don't just use your drone to do high altitude shots. Try and use it as a dolly or a crane or a jib, and you will be sweetly surprised to see just how flexible this drone can be. Always use custom white balance whenever you can. If you really can't, use one of the presets, but try to avoid using auto white balance. The main reason why I'm telling you not to use auto white balance is because auto white balance will constantly change the color of the video. Because of that, your video won't look consistent, and it's not something that you really want to have in your video. Also, always shoot in manual mode whenever you can. I almost forgot about this. Always use an ND filter whenever you're shooting in bright daylight. This will allow you to be able to use slow shutter speeds. It means you get to reduce your shutter speed to a smoother 1/50th of a second to get those nice cinematic looking drone shots. And when you're happy with all your drone shots, don't forget to color grade. Me personally, I like to color grade on DaVinci Resolve, but you can just use any other color grading software that you're comfortable with. So that's just some of the techniques that I use to make my cinematic drone shots. I hope you did find this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and please do subscribe to our channel. Thanks guys.